back for the March edition of our Love Cape Ann Report. I'm Ken Reel, CEO of the Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce, and with me today again is
Carrie McKenna, Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce.
And Tony Sapienza, president of the Cape Ann Chamber of Commerce and one of the owners of the Blue Shutters Beachside Inn.
Welcome back. Here we go. What is going on with this lack of winter? It's 45 degrees or so outside. It was 60 a couple of days ago. We have the polar plunge, which won't be so polar. What the heck? You know what I heard? One of our members this morning, an innkeeper in Rockport, said he's having his best February ever.
Cool.
And it's because of the weather.
Yeah, I'll bet that's true. I mean, you feel like coming up to Gloucester and Cape Ann on a sunny day.
Why not? Walk the beach. It's beautiful.
I will tell you, this weekend on Good Harbor Beach, they were moving and shaking. There were a bunch of people
and
out there.
And the boulevard was packed.
Yes. Yeah.
What a great way to spend a beautiful Saturday afternoon. 60 degrees outside.
It is. It's great. Great place to come any time of year.
It is beautiful when there's snow on the ground, but unfortunately we can't produce it this year. So, but not that I'm complaining.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. Right into spring. Here we go. So let's take a quick look back and then talk for a few minutes about March.
Yeah, so
we had a nice February.
Yeah, for a short month it was nice and packed. It was packed full. It was great. So we started out with a new member reception where we welcomed, oh my gosh, I don't know how many people were there.
At least 100.
Yeah. So not quite, but it was really nice. It was a great group of people, and I think it's really fabulous the different kinds of businesses that are joining the chamber and are becoming part of what we're trying to do here in Cape Ann.
Yeah, and what a great way to get going with the new chamber membership is coming in and meeting 20 or 30 other people at the same place and looking to make connections and promote and grow their business.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. And I think that as a new member, people don't quite know what to expect, but doing those receptions at the chamber, I think, does give them a good idea of how to best kind of work it and how to go to networking events. And I mean, a lot of people have never been to them before and can feel shy or intimidated, but absolutely no need. We've got one of the friendliest chambers, I think, out
Absolutely. We heard this time and again, and if anybody visits our new website, newly redesigned website, you'll see some members featured there. And I was involved in some of the interviews, and to a person, they all talked about the great networking opportunities that the chamber offers. So absolutely agree with you.
Great way to expose your business, that's for sure.
CapeAnnChamber.com.
Yeah.
Right?
Check it out.
Check it out right now. CapeAnnChamber.com.
And then we had our February networking event was in Essex at CK Pearl Restaurant.
That was a fun night.
They are doing such a great job there.
Absolutely.
It really is a wonderful restaurant. They just started doing brunches on the weekend, which are delicious. I can attest to that. They put on a great spread of food. Just a nice way to kind of taste from the menu when we do these events to come there. And we had
great crowd.
That's where we had 100 people.
Yeah,
I counted more than that. Pat Shea, he's terrific. He's doing a wonderful job with that restaurant. It's really become a mainstay now in Essex, and they put on a beautiful spread, and people were having a nice time, and it was a fun night.
And there were a lot of people who had never been there before, and I love that when we do these events. I love hearing, oh my gosh, I had no idea what a great menu this was, and it's just so nice because it's great exposure for the businesses, and people, I'm sure those people will go back.
Right, people coming from another side of a bridge, Gloucester and Rockport, come on out, explore what's going on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, it was very cool. And then not our event, but the Senior Care Breakfast happened this in February, which was great success, huge success for them. And Lenny at the Gloucester House and his whole staff, they're just so wonderful.
Helps to fund all they do with Meals on Wheels.
Yeah.
What a super volunteer organization that is.
Yeah, it really is. It's wonderful. And then we had Bank Gloucester, right across the street here, actually opened up a new branch in Ipswich.
We went to their breaking out of Cape Ann.
It was great. Great facility.
They've done a beautiful job with that branch.
Yeah, so we were there with them, trying to welcome them into the Ipswich community and welcome the Ipswich community into the Bank Gloucester family, which was nice. Tonight, we have a contractors meeting, networking event at Cape Ann Lanes.
And that's going to be at Cape Ann Lanes in their brew pub. Second time we've done it there. And we had a good turnout. The last one, I think we'll have even more tonight. So our contractors are really starting to get together. And they're starting to network. It's exactly what we want to have happen. And we have a theme. We have an educational theme now at each of these events. And tonight is lead generation. Growing your business 101. How do you get more leads? And we're going to talk about different ways that the contractors generate leads. And
That's great.
It's going to be fun.
I think it's great. I'm sure there'll be a good crowd there for that. And then tomorrow night, the businesswomen of Cape Ann will convene
Oh my
at
gosh.
the Crow's.
It's going to be a riot.
And-
Hold on to your hats.
Our third annual, right?
Is it
Tony,
third
are
or
we going to be
fourth?
at the bar? If we go over early, you know,
I told Carrie I'm bringing my daughter and my wife tomorrow.
No,
night.
no. You said you're sending your daughter and your wife.
No, I'm gonna be there.
Right out of
I
there.
might sneak in.
So we're doing this in collaboration this year with the Greater Beverly Chamber of
That's
Commerce
terrific.
businesswomen. They are hoping, they're trying to get a businesswomen's group started
yeah,
there.
Leslie
and
Gould is the director
Yep.
there. Yeah.
and I spoke last year and decided that this would be a great way to kind of get businesswomen from Cape Ann involved with Beverly, just in the cross networking there. There's opportunities for sure.
Absolutely.
So they'll be bringing a big group, and we're doing a clothing drive for the Wellspring House.
Yeah.
Wellspring has what they call the Awesome Closet, where they have clothing that their trainees or the women that they're helping to educate through their different programs can come and shop for free to get interview appropriate clothing and work appropriate clothing. So I have my car is full. When I leave here,
I know,
I'm
I have
dropping
to
it
pack
off. And this will be the second carload that
Wow.
I've brought over to them in a week. And I can only imagine what we will be
They will need a bigger
receiving
closet,
tomorrow night.
is
Yeah.
what they're going to have to do.
Well, it's a great program, great opportunity, and we are very happy to be able to help them in that way. And
Yeah.
so that's great.
You know, just think about, you recapped the whole month of February, I should say, and it really does kind of capture what the chamber is so involved in. I mean, there are, business after hours, ribbon cuttings, events like the Business Women's, getting involved in other community events like the senior breakfast, things like that. It's just, and then bringing together groups like the contractors. I mean, it's a very sort of great sort of glimpse of the chamber's activities.
That's a nice recap, Tony, because when we talk about March next, we're going to talk about two of our other main mission areas, and so let's get into that
Yeah.
now.
One more shout out is this weekend is the Polar Plunge for the Rotary Club, and they do a great job.
Yeah.
I think they've just about taken care of polio, so hopefully we'll see some other information coming out of them
We're working
in the
on
near
it. I'm a
future.
Rotarian. We're working on it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, seriously, the amount of money that they've pulled together for that over the years is great. But yes, that's this Saturday. And then March, starting on March next week, we have our economic forecast breakfast on Thursday at the
Exactly.
Gloucester House. And we've got James Brett coming to speak.
President of New England
Council.
The New England Council, which has been a fixture in Massachusetts government New England government for an awful long time, and Jim Brett's he's a very impressive individual, and I think he's going to bring a lot to this particular meeting.
Great.
And I think we have some
Looking
tickets
forward to it.
remaining,
Yes.
so CapeAnnChamber.com can register online there, or
Just
call the
call me.
chamber.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so that is consistent with what we're doing in economic development, which is not really as well known as some of the other things that we do, but we work with our local legislators. We bring in renowned speakers like Jim to talk about the economy, and really try to promote and grow the economy here on Cape Ann.
Yeah, it's great. Looking forward to that. And then on Saturday, we have the annual birding boat trip. We've been sold out for about 2 months now. The
Next
birders
year,
will.
second boat.
2 boats.
That's a fun trip.
you never
I've done
know.
it twice now, out to Stellwagen Bank, and Jay Frontero is just avid.
Yeah,
He's an
he
avid
knows what
bird
he's
watcher,
doing.
and he's just terrific at the helm.
Yeah.
Because he'll put that boat all over just to see a glimpse of a seabird out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So we've got 75 birders on board, and it should be a fun day. Hoping for good weather, fingers crossed there.
Right.
And then the following week, on Wednesday night, the 11th, we have the annual, 6th annual College and Career Fair
Yeah.
that we do in conjunction with the Business Ed collaboration.
Yep, and so that's another big part of our mission is working with our local schools.
Mm-hmm.
And we meet monthly with the schools through our Education Collaborative, and the Career and College Fair is one of the main initiatives that came out of that 6 years ago. This is our 6th annual. And it's really amazing. We'll have 75 colleges there from around the country, most
Yeah.
of them in New England, but we have some that are further out.
Yep.
And we bring in the business community to talk about not just college, but careers. What do we do in our careers, including the trades,
Yeah,
including the armed forces?
yeah. It's great. It's a great opportunity for these kids to get some practical advice and insight.
Yeah, it really is extraordinary. I mean, I know when I went to, when I was going to college fairs, and even when my kids went to college fairs, it was never anything quite like
Right.
this. This is
Yeah,
pretty amazing.
it is unique. Yeah, it's
Extraordinary.
great. It's great. And then the next night we'll be over. Actually, we will be kind of across the street and down. It will be that Backyard Growers' new facility for our business after hours
That'd
for
be a lot of
March.
fun.
Yeah,
Laura's doing a tremendous
they do
job with
such
that
good work.
organization.
Yeah, they really
And
do.
where they've moved into the old Alchemy
yeah.
location, it's really set up perfectly for them.
Yeah, it is. And then the following week we have the Irish sweepstakes. I don't know, are there any tickets left?
There are not actually.
Wow.
I
there
have
are
a couple.
Oh, do you?
Call
I was
Tony at the
going to say there are
booth.
people who are still selling tickets.
Okay, got some.
But we are out, this is a record for us being out 2 weeks before the event.
That's great.
It's really become so popular, and as you both well know, it is standing room only at the Gloucester House on
Yeah.
that evening.
Yeah.
And there's a nice Irish
Yep.
buffet that's served, which is fun, and it's a nice fun crowd.
Yeah, yep.
And it's a fundraiser. It's a fundraiser for the chamber. You know, we collect 40,000. We give away half of that. We give away more than $20,000 that night, which is a lot of
great.
money.
Yep. It's a big night, big winners. Lots of money flowing around there.
So if you need a ticket, call me. Call now.
And then on that Thursday night, the 19th, we are actually doing a presentation at the Chamber office on a trip that we're pulling together to Italy, to the Italy's Amalfi Coast. And this is really the first time that we've done this in recent years anyway.
Yeah.
And it's a great deal. You'll have to come that night and find out more about it, but I want to say it's 7 days in Amalfi. And I think it's staying at 2 different places, so it's not a lot of moving around, but there are day trips that you may or may not take part in. Just go hang out on the beaches there if you want.
I hear it's beautiful. We've never been to Italy, but
gorgeous,
it's
yeah.
very high on our list.
It
In fact,
is.
we're going to Tuscany this fall,
Right.
Yeah.
but Amalfi's next.
It is
Yeah.
fantastic. It's
Oh,
Tuscany is
Amalfi's beautiful.
fantastic too. We're
Yeah.
quite multinational though. Look at this. Irish sweepstakes.
All right, there you go. Yeah.
What's next?
But so we're doing an informational meeting at the Chamber at 5:30 on the 19th, and there'll be a presentation put on by the company that's pulling all of this together
Awesome.
for us, and I think yeah.
And again, for
hopefully we'll get some people
information,
there.
contact the chamber or go
Yep.
to capebendchamber.com.
Yep. And then that's gonna wrap up March.
Is that
but-
all?
Yeah.
That's all we have
For
going
right
on in
now,
March?
yeah, we'll see what fills in with the month.
And then the
but-
spring starts to creep up
Yeah.
on us.
And we do.
And our big event,
Yeah.
first one coming up, is in May.
Yep, we just had our kickoff meeting this morning for the golf tournament on May 18th at Bass Rocks.
And
It's gonna
I
be a great
saw,
one.
so I live in Essex, and at Cape Bend Golf Course, there were a lot of golfers out there this
Do
Do you know,
weekend.
I saw them. I went to Plum Island this weekend, and I could not believe going by.
Exactly. That lot looked like it was
Yeah.
full. It was
Yeah,
amazing.
It was great. Very
It's
nice.
fun to see.
Very good. So, yep. And we will sell out this golf tournament. We have the last several years. We actually added 2 more teams worth of players last year and still had a waiting list.
And
So
what's the date on that again?
it's the 18th of May. So if you're interested, definitely get in touch with the chamber and
Bass Rocks
get a
Golf.
team in there.
And it too is a benefit, a charity
Yeah,
event as well,
absolutely.
right?
That's
is-
where we fund all of our education
work.
initiatives. Yeah.
Exactly, including the Career and College Fair, the work that we do for that.
Yep, and all the scholarships we give out, and it's a great day. The mayor will come, and she's our celebrity putter, although I think
She's
this year she
awesome.
wants to be the celebrity driver, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
Have her
really?
like tee off, see what she can do
Okay.
with that. Yeah,
It's worth it just to come to see that.
it would be. Yeah, she's a lot of fun, and she makes the event a lot of fun.
She does.
Adds to it for sure. And that's it.
Well, let's end the show.
Oh my goodness.
Let's end the show with it on a somber, bittersweet note, and that is, let's talk about you, Carrie. So we understand that you're going to be leaving us in a couple of weeks.
Yes, indeed.
And I just want to say personally that, you know, what an incredible job that you've done here.
thank
You
you.
joined shortly after I got here, and I feel that working together, we've really, you know, done some great work
Yeah.
in growing the chamber and reconnecting with the community, and our events are so vibrant these days, and I want to thank you for
Okay,
that.
thanks.
You've really
Thank
done
you, yeah.
a
It's-
super job here.
It's been quite a ride.
Well,
Been a lot of
again, look at it February and March, which are sort of slow months. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
right,
Look
right.
at the events that we're doing,
Yep.
and this lady, pulls them all off. So I think
It's been fun. I've enjoyed
we've
it.
been very,
thoroughly.
very, very fortunate.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
For
Thank
all
you.
of the chamber
Thank you.
members.
And
Thank you. Thank you.
And you've got a grandson you'll be able to spend some more time with.
Yes, that will be fun.
And we will see you around the Cape, I'm
sure you will. Absolutely.
We're looking forward to that, and
Yep.
and we have actually a whole number of candidates that we're
Mhm.
working with right now, so that's exciting as well. It's
Yep,
going to be
that
a
will be
learning
very
curve,
exciting.
but
It'll
yeah,
be all good.
we'll continue the great work.
All good. That's right.
Mm.
All
You've
right.
got big shoes to fill, but you
No,
left us
I
in
don't know about that, but thank
really
you.
great shape. So thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you both. Until next month, that's it for us.
All righty.